Hello and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be drawing a background. I forgot to record audio whilst drawing it, so you're just gonna hear a voiceover. And also I forgot to draw the character that I'm gonna be drawing this background for, as you can see on screen. Yeah. So for this video, while you're watching me draw, I'm going to be telling you about my character, because I have nothing better to talk about. So this is my original character, Ollie. She grew up like in a very strict family. They weren't very good people either. They were like mafia, or a really powerful group of elitist criminals. And they were also very snobby. They were very full of themselves, thought that they were better than everyone else, and that kind of was like embedded into Ollie's mind. The character I'm talking about, Ollie. She originally had long black hair, but when she was abandoned by her family, kicked out because she didn't want to be a horrible person, she cut her hair and dyed it white. Because that's cool. It's hip. That's what the kids do. I'm not that old. And then she then joined a group of scientists. She was basically taken care of by them for a while through most of her teenhood. But then those scientists were integrated into a group of cultists, and then became just as bad as her family. They were horrible people. They killed innocent people who did not have one of the two special abilities that happened to be in her world. Weren't granted abilities. Or the two abilities you can't be granted. And they were believed that anyone who didn't have one of these two abilities was gonna bring humanity down, and that these abilities were the future and all that, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And so she vowed vengeance against them as well, and her family, and went on her own, where she then discovered she had a distant, long-lost cousin, Juno, who was a really nice lady. She had a really nice family as well. And Ollie became attached to her cousin, her long-lost cousin, and became her personal bodyguard, seeing as her cousin didn't have any of these special abilities and was still trying to help people in this warlike situation that they're in. I forgot to tell you, but they're also stuck in the USA. They're a portion of the USA is cut off from the rest of the world by mysterious magical ways. They're trapped in a bubble that no one can break, and it's a constant war zone there. And so Ollie acts as a personal bodyguard for Juno, who tries to heal the wounded soldiers that are fighting criminal organizations that have taken large amounts of power due to the police and all those people, the law not having any backup from the rest of the world. They are low on resources, and so criminal organizations have been able to run rampant and cause the area to be kind of constant war zone everywhere. Broken buildings and all that. And spoiler alert, the cult that Ollie used to be taken care of caused this bubble. Dun dun dun! The thing about Ollie is she kind of has, like, she's kind of really similar to Eula from Genshin Impact. I did not mean to do this, but like, she is way too similar to Eula. That was a complete accident, lol. Yeah, and if she would be voiced, I think that her voice would kind of sound like really deep, but also very soft. That's just kind of random. Yeah. Eventually, like in the story, Juno and Ollie, they come across a small group of both heroes and like criminals. It's actually one hero and two criminals who are trying to both stop the same cult that she was taken in by and used to be a part of. And so she joined them. And they were trying to stop the cult and also like free them from the bubble, free like the people from this like, constant war zone and so like bubble that they are trapped in. But before Ollie was able to contribute much, she was killed in the process of trying to save Juno. Yeah, that's kind of a spoiler as well. This is part of like a comic that I'm going to make in the future once I get better at art and have more motivation. Yeah, I'm gonna make this into a comic. But I'm not really good at storytelling. She is one of the main characters. Juno, Ollie, and then there's Mori and Ezra and Felix. Those are the main characters. I'm going to be adding a lot more characters because they're going to have to run into a lot more people along their way. Yeah. I still haven't designed any villain characters yet, so if you guys want to come up with ideas for that in the comments, that would be much appreciated. Be very appreciated if you could help me think of ideas for villains and potential allies that my characters could come across in the comic I'm going to make in the future once I have motivation and I'm better at drawing characters. So far, I'm really bad at drawing characters from like 1/4 view, like 3/4 like view, or like or like 1/3 view. I can't. Side profiles are just terrible for me. So I'm gonna have to learn how to do that before I draw better. Before I start drawing the comic. It's nearing the end of the video. So if you guys want to see the drawing, the full drawing with the background and Ollie in it, you can find it in my Instagram account, which I'll link in the description and in the comments. I post a lot more there. And also, if you guys were wondering why haven't posted in a long time, I was on vacation for 3 whole weeks at in New Hampshire, and I could have recorded there, yes, but I was just doubting myself a lot. I had to see so many other artists, and I just have no confidence in myself. Anyways, bye y'all. See you in the next video. Bye.